Hey, how's it going, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to another episode of The More You Mow. I'm Jay, and today we're going to be killing off my backyard. So it's been a couple weeks since I put down the nut sedge killer called Sedgehmer, and I think it's working pretty good. I had a whole lot of nut sedge in this area. As you can see, it's definitely starting its growth, and it's not coming in or growing like it used to. It's starting to die off towards the roots. If you look down far enough, it's turning brown. So I would say that's working pretty good. I'm gonna give it another maybe week or so, and I might hit it with another application just to make sure I kill it all off. So that's pretty much the update for the nut sedge in the front yard. So enough beating around the bush. Let's go ahead and get to the topic at hand here. So as I've stated in other videos, I have a ton of Bermuda grass that has grown in over the last 2 years. So originally I started with an area about right here and some over on that side over there, but now it has taken over to the point where it's just about to where that tree is, and it's all mixed in. I don't like Bermuda grass. I don't want a Bermuda grass yard, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and kill off my whole yard. I should have killed this off, just a section off, when I had the issue when I first noticed it, but I didn't realize it was going to spread as fast and as vigorous as it does. So here we are today, having to kill off my whole yard and start over from scratch. Now, I've never done a full renovation on anything. I've always, done overseeing jobs, but I guess now is as good a time as ever to go ahead and try this out. So I'm gonna try it out in the backyard first. If it goes well, maybe next year I'll do the same thing with the front yard, and then we'll have basically just a whole tall fescue yard instead of having a whole bunch of stuff mixed in. How I'm applying this is going to be using this 4-gallon backpack sprayer I got from Harbor Freight. It cost me about $20. If you have the inside track discount group thing or whatever, if you don't, it's about $30. It's a 4-gallon pump sprayer. It works pretty good. This is what I first started out with when I first started spraying liquid applications, and since then I moved on to battery powered. I will say that this is a pump style, so your arm will get a workout. It's tiring, which is why the battery powered backpack sprayers are far superior to the pump ones. But for just this application, I'm not going to be using my 1-gallon sprayer. That's going to take way too long. I don't feel like doing multiple trips. So the $20 is well spent on getting one of these. You can use these to put out herbicides, but the only problem is that you're not going to have a consistent spray as you would with battery, because you obviously have to pump it and keep the pressure going. So that's one thing to keep in mind. These are good to start out with if you want to get the feel for how to apply liquid products. This is the product that we'll be using to kill off our yard. This is just some weed and grass killer concentrate that I got from Walmart. You mix it at about 2.5 ounces per gallon, and then off to the left over here we have our Dawn dish soap. So that's going to act as our surfactant to make sure that the product sticks to the leaves. I'm pretty sure there's already surfactant inside the weed and grass killer, but I mean, more doesn't hurt. I mean, I'm killing it all off anyway, so if I kill it off even faster, I don't see any problem with that. And also, since you're applying this weed and grass killer, I'm going to take the precaution of using rubber boots and some gloves when I'm mixing this up and applying it. I don't want to get this on my clothes or anywhere that I don't really want glyphosate going. This will kill anything that it touches, so it's good to have a pair of shoes on hand that you can swap into once you're done spraying. So now that we have our backpack sprayer assembled, let's go ahead and get water in here and our products. But first, safety first, we'll put on our PPE before we add any product. So we have all of our products added to the sprayer. We have about 12 ounces of glyphosate added in, with about maybe 4 or 5 ounces of Dawn dish soap, the blue dish soap, non-antibacterial. So we're gonna go ahead and get the lid put on, and we'll start spraying. I can't lie, man, I'm a little nervous. I mean, I've never done this before, so hopefully everything turns out well. So I'm planning on killing this off, and the pattern we're using, I'm gonna follow my mow patterns that I have here. So just kind of give you an idea of what places you've been to and where you haven't been. So just stay inside your mow lines and you should be fine. Be careful of your neighbor's property. I mean, it'll kill their grass if it touches it too. So make sure that you're staying just where you want it to spray. Don't spray any of your bushes, any of your trees, any of your flowers or gardens that you don't want anything to get killed by, because this will kill it. On with the show, let's do it. Unfortunately, it's so hot outside that my camera got too hot and it shut off. So I'm filming the outro right now. Right now I'm upstairs in my room looking at the grass, kind of give you a better bird's eye view of what we sprayed today. So as you can see, over in this area, all along here is mostly Bermuda now. Where this used to all be fescue, but it's taken over, and you can see some of the darker areas over here is where there's still fescue. So we went ahead and sprayed glyphosate over all of it just to kill it and start over again. Now, after you apply your glyphosate, you're gonna want to still continue to water as you normally would. So you're gonna kill most of the stuff with glyphosate, but there'll still be some things that you miss. So you want to promote the growth by giving it water, so that way you can kill whatever else is still around in another round of spraying. So this is where we're at now, and we'll check back in a couple of days, maybe a week or so, see if anything has started to die off or not, and we'll do multiple applications going throughout the next couple of weeks. After about a half hour, you can go ahead and not worry about any kind of rain up until that point. It won't affect the effectiveness of the glyphosate. So wait a half hour before you water it or have any rain in the forecast. Also, I wait a couple hours just to make sure that it's all dry before I let my pets outside. So with all that being said, I want to thank you for tuning in to another episode, and I'll see you guys in a couple days, and we'll do a quick check and see how this is looking. So here's how the yard looks about maybe a week later. So that was filmed on August 3rd before. This is now the 9th. And this is how it looks. So as you can see, the glyphosate is definitely working. Some spots are dying faster than others. I think those are probably with direct sunlight, as opposed to where the tree casts a shadow, doesn't probably get killed off as fast. But it's definitely dying. So I think that we might have to go through with another round and spray some different areas just to make sure that everything dies off. But just keep on watering like we normally do. So like I said, I'm kind of nervous. I've never done this before, but you can definitely tell the glyphosate's working. It's doing its job. So this should all be dead in the next couple of days. Do another application just to make sure everything is dead, and then after that we'll look into seeing what kind of grass seed we're going to use, and if we're going to get into any kind of leveling of any sort. I know it definitely has some holes to fill. So the next video is most likely going to be checking out different types of grass seed that I might be seeding this with in the fall, and I might let you guys help me decide which one to go with. So tune into the next episode, and hope you guys have a great day. Take care.